Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English with Stories. My name is Laura Collins. This is our first episode for Level B1 learners. In today's story, Mark starts a new job. Let's see how his first day goes. Are you ready? Let's begin. Mark is 24 years old. He recently graduated from university and is excited to start his first job. He has a degree in marketing and has been hired as a marketing assistant at a small company. The night before his first day, Mark feels a mix of excitement and nervousness. He says to himself, I hope I do well tomorrow. It's my first real job, and I want to make a good impression. To prepare, Mark irons his shirt, polishes his shoes, and sets an alarm for 6:30 a.m. The next morning, Mark wakes up early. He eats a quick breakfast and gets ready. He puts on his neatly ironed shirt and a tie. Looking in the mirror, he says, You've got this, Mark. Mark takes the bus to the office. On the way, he looks at the streets and thinks, This is it. A new chapter in my life. When he arrives at the office, he feels a little nervous. He takes a deep breath and walks inside. At the reception desk, a friendly woman greets him. Good morning. You must be Mark, she says with a smile. Yes, I am, Mark replies. It's my first day here. The woman says, Welcome to the team. I'm Sarah, the receptionist. Let me show you to your manager's office. Mark thanks her and follows her down a hallway. They stop in front of a door with a sign that says, Mr. Harris, marketing manager. Sarah knocks on the door and says, Mark is here. Mr. Harris opens the door and shakes Mark's hand. Welcome, Mark. We're happy to have you on board. Thank you, sir. I'm excited to start, Mark replies. Mr. Harris shows Mark around the office and introduces him to the team. This is Linda, our graphic designer, and Tom, our social media specialist, Mr. Harris says. Hi, Mark. Nice to meet you, Linda and Tom say. Mark smiles and says, Nice to meet you too. After the introductions, Mr. Harris takes Mark to his desk. There's a computer, a notebook, and a small plant on the desk. This will be your workspace, Mr. Harris says. Today, I'll give you a quick overview of our projects. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Mark nods and says, Thank you, Mr. Harris. I'll do my best. For the next few hours, Mark learns about the company's marketing strategies. Mr. Harris explains, We focus on helping small businesses grow. Right now, we're working on a campaign for a local cafe. Mark listens carefully and takes notes. He asks, What's my role in this campaign? Mr. Harris replies, You'll assist Tom with creating content for social media and analyze the campaign's performance. It's a great way to get started. Mark says, That sounds interesting. I'm ready to learn. At lunchtime, Mark joins his colleagues in the break room. They chat about their weekend plans and share funny stories about past projects. Linda asks Mark, What do you like to do in your free time? Mark says, I enjoy photography and hiking. How about you? Linda says, I love painting. Maybe you can show us your photos sometime. Mark laughs and says, Sure, I'd love to. In the afternoon, Mark works on his first task, writing a caption for a social media post. He feels a little nervous, but remembers Mr. Harris's advice. Be creative and think about what the audience wants to see. Mark writes a few ideas and shows them to Tom. Tom says, These are great. Let's use the second one. It's catchy and fits the brand. Mark feels proud and says, Thanks, Tom. I'm glad you like it. At the end of the day, Mr. Harris calls Mark into his office. He says, Mark, you did well today. Starting a new job can be challenging, but you handled it with confidence. Mark smiles and says, Thank you, Mr. Harris. I'm looking forward to learning more and contributing to the team. Mr. Harris replies, That's the spirit. See you tomorrow. As Mark leaves the office, he feels a sense of accomplishment. He says to himself, My first day went better than I expected. I'm excited for what's ahead. What do you think of Mark's first day at work? Have you ever started something new like a job, a class, or a hobby? Share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. See you next time on Learn English with Stories.